What is up once again, you beautiful, beautiful people? I'm out here in Costa Rica, once again at Hendrik Retreat Center. Though it's been a while since I've been back over here, but our tour is over as of yesterday, and we're back to making YouTube videos. But just want to express gratitude for all of you guys who have been following and liking and sharing, and for each one of you guys. You know, you guys are the reason that I do what I do. But I gotta say, it's a very different vibe out here than in Connecticut. You know, I can't walk out and get fresh fruit when I leave in the morning. But I will be back to the snow soon. Either way, I'm back with our next installment in the series of tactics used by narcissists and codependents to create and maintain abusive relationships. And today's topic is people pleasing. And I'm gonna throw yes manning in there. I was debating making a separate episode, but they're pretty close. I'm gonna talk about both of those. But this is one that I've struggled with a lot. And one of the things that I noticed about people pleasers is they have a very interesting way of rationalizing it, which is something that I can empathize with. But it's basically along the lines of, you know, you're a good person because you care about other people. Of course, you know, you care about loving other people. You're so selfless, right? Oh, you probably will say something, you care about other people even more than yourself even. But just know that this is a load of garbage, essentially. It's okay to want to please people. It's okay to want to tell them yes, you know, but not when the real answer for you is no. Not when it's really hurting you, right? So it's something you got to weigh out. I think that a lot of people don't see people pleasing as being manipulative. So let's talk about why. Why is people pleasing manipulative? Well, essentially, you want people to like you, but why do you want people to like you? This is directly correlated with your survival, right? If people like you, it's easier to survive. If people don't like you, it's gonna be harder to get a promotion. It's gonna be harder to find yourself a romantic partner. It's gonna be harder to keep friends around. A lot of your life is going to be more difficult if people don't like you, so you develop the strategy of people pleasing, and you care a lot about what other people think. But again, you're manipulating the way in which others see you, and essentially you're being fake, you could say, because you repress authentic parts of yourself because you feel like they won't be accepted by other people. Or in the case of yes manning, you'll agree to do things that maybe you feel out of alignment with, right? Like you don't actually want to do those things, but you'll go say yes because you want to be accepted, right? Or you don't want to be seen as somebody who's negative or somebody who's not part of the team, or whatever way you rationalize it. That's the issue with this, right? People pleasing has been something that took a while for me to work out of, but once you can see the limitations of it, it's really easy, because ultimately you're not pleasing anybody by being fake and not being yourself, right? You're doing them a disservice and yourself a disservice, and then you can fall out of alignment by doing this, right? This one's a tricky one, but again, I think it's okay. Part of me is still a people pleaser, meaning like I like to please people. And I don't see that there's anything wrong with that. Again, as long as you maintain your integrity, as long as you are honest with yourself, and you don't need everyone to like you. Because at the end of the day, if you need everyone to like you, there's a lot of insecurity you need to work on, because the truth is, not everyone's gonna like everybody. That doesn't mean you hate them. It doesn't mean sometimes you just, as simply as I can put it, is you don't vibe with certain people. Certain people resonate with other people's energies differently. People believe in astrology. That's what they'll use to describe certain kinds of vibes sometimes. But even outside of astrology, just like people's way of being and their culture, their age, so many factors of what makes it easy to get along with somebody versus not. Ultimately, what I want to say with this one is be wary of people who are always agreeable, right? Because someone who's always agreeing in a lot of cases, you know. They don't know who they are or what they want. And in a long-term situation, be it a business partner, a friend, or a romantic partner, that can cause a lot of problems. So to stop people pleasing is to begin the process of learning who you are and what it is that you want and why you want the things that you want, and to not be willing to compromise those things. And you don't have to step over other people. Now you could go full other way where you're willing to do anything to get what you want at the cost of other people's success and happiness. That's not what I'm suggesting, okay? I'm suggesting that you just be more real with yourself, honestly, and get comfortable with the idea of maybe being alone. You know, a lot of people pleasing comes from a fear of not wanting to be alone in this world, in this reality, in this lifetime. But you won't be, and you'll find the right kind of people by being authentic, and you won't be alone, you know, because it's, even when you have people around you, if you're a people pleaser, they're around because of something that you're putting out that isn't real. That's not really you. Wouldn't you rather have less people around, right, but that are really there for you? You know, you can feel the most lonely in a room full of people. If you don't resonate with any of those people, you feel more alone than actually being alone. So all I want to say to you guys is thank you. I hope that by sharing all of these concepts with you guys, we make our world and our culture and everything else, you know, easier to live with, and I guess healthier is how I would put it. But thank you guys for sharing this time with me. Stay blessed, stay connected, stay healthy. Peace out, guys.